Good evening, everyone. Live from the mill on the campus of Noblesville High School in Noblesville, Indiana. Hamilton County Television and Hometown Sports proudly present high school basketball. We'd like to give a special thanks to all our great hometown television sponsors. They include Ivy Tech, Community Health, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Smith's Jewelers, Mark Hairbrandt, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, and Indiana Restoration. One quick note here before we get going here tonight. Originally on Hometown, we were going to bring you two games tonight, but the second game that we were going to bring you between the Westfield Shamrocks and the Hamilton Southeastern Royals was canceled earlier this afternoon due to some possible bad weather coming into the area. My name is Brad Silbert. I'm here with Perry Williams, the Dean of Hamilton County, as I like to call him. Perry, it looks like it's going to be an exciting night here for basketball, and it may be cold outside, but it's going to be warm here in the mill.
Well, that's right, and the one thing about it is this is a Hoosier Crossroads Conference. Both games are playing Zionsville, and we're probably going to see one of the better ball players on both teams tonight here in Emily Kaiser of Noblesville, and then Rachel McLattimore for Zionsville.
Well, you know, if you look at those two alone, Perry, McLemore for Zionsville, she's averaging 20.8 points per game, 41% from the three-point line, and she's an 83% free throw shooter. Now compare that to Emily Kaiser. She's averaging 8.4 points per game, not quite as many points, but she is the heart and soul of the Noblesville Millers.
Absolutely, and both of them will be a good matchup. And Rachel Lattimore going into tonight's game has 1,893 points in her career.
Wow.
Of course, she played the first 3 years at Covington Christian, which is on the west side of Indianapolis around 21st Street. Transferred to Zionsville in her senior season here, but she's a real deal.
From what I understand, that was a legitimate relocation where the family did actually move from the west side up to Zionsville. Not one of these things, well, you know, my kid wants to play basketball and I'd like to have him or her there. So give them a lot of credit for that. We are ready to go here. It looks like we're going to have what should be an exciting game here. The Eagles are ranked number 4 in the state. They come in at 18-1 against the 11-7 Noblesville Millers. And here's the jump. Noblesville controls it right out of the shot there. Brooke Heron up top. Emily Kaiser. Back up to Mallory Johnson. She drives the lane, got a clear 10-foot jumper. Nice play there by Mallory Johnson. That lane was wide open for her, Perry.
Absolutely. One thing about it, McLattimore, she's a good three-point shooter, and she's lets that one go.
Good rebound there by the Eagles. Nolan in control of the ball to McLemore, and she gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line.
You know, Nolan's only a sophomore. She's 5'11". In her freshman year, she scored 300 points. So, she's a...
That is really something.
Yeah.
Maddie Knight picked up the first foul. McLemore gets the first point of the night for the Eagles. Inching ever closer to that magic 2,000 mark, which... You've got to believe that she's probably going to get that sometime this season.
She's a real deal.
At 18-1, there's not a whole lot of regular season left, but you've also got to believe that the Eagles are going to go deep into the tournament. Jump shot by Maddie Knight misses, rebounded quickly by the Eagles, brought down to McLemore, and she scores her first field goal and gives the Eagles a 4-2 lead. Little full court pressure there, broken by Brooke Heron and Sam Solomon. 3 on the way from Mallory Johnson. She misses. Rebounded by Kaiser.
Looks like she's being fouled here.
Yeah, Emily Kaiser's going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot two. Let's see who that's going to be on here. Looks like that's going to be probably on Erin Patterson.
Of course, Zionsville's only loss, guess who? Carmel Greyhounds.
Yes.
First one's up and good. Wasn't it?
No, she missed that.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. I seen it hit the net, and I
got the second one. So Emily Kaiser gets on the board. A 4-3 lead for the Eagles right now. Long pass all the way under. Short jump shot there by Maddie Nolan. Ball ends up going out of bounds, but the Eagles will retain possession.
You know, Brad, the one funny thing about the last 4 games of Noblesville's schedule, 3 of those games have losses from the Carmel Greyhounds. So, what did they stop for?
I'm not sure if there might have been. I don't know if there was something on the floor, but they're signaling they're good to go now. Right under the basket and in. And put in by Katie Eisenbarger. She gets fouled. Sam Salmon picks up the foul. That'll be the second foul of the half on the Millers. Eisenbarger misses the free throw, but they get the rebound. A long three-pointer by Erin Patterson is missed. The Millers come back with the rebound. Here's Emily Kaiser for 3. Kaiser now with 4 points. Eisenbarger's another one of those names that has been synonymous with Zionsville athletics through the years, Perry.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And she's she's a junior, but she's had a good career. Last year she scored 187 points as a sophomore, and this year she's got 125. So,
from the corner, Eagles drive, take it clear under the net all the way across. McLemore out to Nolan. Nolan guarded by Brooke Heron.
You'll see Brooke. She'll usually draw the toughest the best offensive player.
Patterson looking for help. Under the basket. In and out. 3 tries there for Delaney Richardson, and she misses on 3 tries, and Brooke Heron gets the rebound for the Millers and brings it down. 3-pointer.
Maddie Knight.
Maddie Knight gets on the board with her first 3 points of the night. Millers have a 9-8 lead, 5:01 remaining in the first half. That one's knocked away, and that's going to be retained by the Zionsville Eagles.
Both teams applying pressure in the backcourt here, so.
On the corner to McLemore. A long 3 is missed. Fighting for the rebound. Brooke Heron finally comes up with it. Down to Johnson. She makes a nice 2-pointer there. 3-point lead for the Millers. 4:32 left in the first quarter. Right under the basket, an easy layup. That was too easy, Perry.
The Millers can't give up those easy baskets
for Erin
like that.
Patterson. Brooke Heron brings it down quickly. We have a foul being called here away from the ball. It looks like that's going to go on Erin Patterson, I believe. That is hers.
Wow.
That's 2 on her already. Calling it pretty tight here right to begin with. Heron takes it all the way in, misses the layup. Rebounded by the Eagles quickly up court. End to end, and Erin Patterson gets that blocked, and Brooke Heron comes up with the rebound and brings it down. Emily Kaiser from about just inside the 3-point line Kaiser right now has got 6 points already tonight. These Eagle uniforms, the numbers are just a little tough to read there. That was McLemore with about a 15-foot jumper. She gets her 6th point of the night. Kaiser out front looking for some help. Sam Solomon at the top of the key. Mallory Johnson on the left.
Trying to get it into
nice layup move there. Very, very nice move there by Emily Kaiser, and she's going to get the chance at the three-point play.
Kaiser gets that ball deep like that, Brad. She's tough to stop.
Delaney Richardson picks up her first foul, the 3rd team foul.
Olivia Morales coming in for the Millers, and I didn't catch that for Zionsville.
Kaiser misses. That's 2 out of 3 that she's missed from the line so far. Eagles quickly down. McLemore at the top of the key. Drives, guarded by Kaiser. Brings it back. Patterson. Back to McLemore in the corner. McLemore drawing the assignment of being guarded by Emily Kaiser. 3 on the way from the corner. That one's an air ball, and it's rebounded by Emily Kaiser. Quickly up to Maddie Knight. Knight in the corner, back up on the top of the key to Emily Kaiser. She misses, rebounded by the Eagles. McLemore brings it all the way end to end. Hands it off to Maddie Nolan. Nolan looking to set up the play. Into the corner to Delaney Richardson. She gets on the board with her first 2 of the night. Brooke Heron setting the offense for the Millers. Nice move inside by Emily Kaiser. I got Kaiser with 10 points already, Perry.
And the board has her for 10, so we're pretty close.
Yeah. Can't get much closer than that. We're doing good tonight.
That's absolutely.
In spite of the threat of freezing rain.
That's right. But we're warm inside here.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful night here in the Mill. Two shots there by the Eagles. Neither of them managed to get in there. However, they did draw the foul, so they're going to get 2 shots. Kaiser picks up her first, 3rd team foul of the half. Katie Eisenbarger misses the front end of the 2 shots. Second shot is up. It goes in. Eisenbarger picks up her 5th point of the night. Miller's down quickly over to Olivia Morales, who came in. We're going to have a jump ball. That's going to go. The possession's going to go to the Millers.
Good job by Mallory Johnson down there, Brad.
Yeah, she certainly did do a good
battle
job
for that basketball.
It looked like the Eagles were going to come away with the possession.
And Mallory jumped right in there and got a hold of that ball.
She got in there and grabbed onto that ball and made sure it wasn't going anywhere. And fortunately, the arrow is pointing in favor of the Millers. 17-15, 1 minute left in the first quarter. Brooke Heron out to Maddie Knight. She misses. I'm just having a real hard time with these numbers on the Eagles here.
Yeah, they're tough, man.
Maddie Nolan.
Nice stolen
by Olivia Morales. She goes all the way down. Was not fouled. Taken away by McLemore. Here's a 3 on the way. And that's by number 24, Maddie Nolan. So she's on the scoreboard too.
Still pretty good first quarter here.
Yes, Eagles with a 1-point lead under 20 seconds. Heron inside, jumps, misses. Rebounded by the Eagles. Eagles with a chance with about 13 seconds on the clock here.
Too easy, Brad.
Oh, my.
You cannot
Rachel
let
McLemore
that
took that end-to-end, Perry, for her 8th point of the game. Emily Kaiser with a long shot.
It was on the...
And that is the end of the first quarter with the Eagles leading the Millers 20-17. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
Brad, let's thank Ivy Tech. Ivy Tech's one of our sponsors. Ivy Tech prepares Indiana residents to learn, live, and work in a diverse, competitive environment. To answer any questions on enrolling or general information, you can visit their website, www.ivytech.edu, or give them a call at 317-921-4300.
Speaking of Ivy Tech, we got Will at the controls tonight.
Yeah, he goes to Ivy Tech.
We got Ben up there in the skybox with the camera. I'd like to thank those guys, along with executive producer Jim Wofford. Opening up the second quarter, short jump shot there by Delaney Richardson, and she opens the scoring for the Eagles. Opens up a 5-point lead here at the beginning of the second quarter. Mallory Johnson with a long shot. That was a 3-point. I thought she was inside the line there, Perry, but the referee says no, and I would agree with her. 22-20. That's Delaney Richardson again. Got all 4 of the points so far. That ball was tipped, picked up by Emily Kaiser. What a great rebound by her, Perry, to get the points.
Kaiser's got a good start at 12 points already here.
Yeah.
The start of the second quarter.
Long 3 there by Maddie Nolan. That's her second 3-pointer of the night. Miller's almost lost it there. Mallory Johnson just recovered it in time. Emily Kaiser's up top. Maddie Knight drives, misses. Rebounded by the Eagles. Here comes McLemore. She takes it all the way down. An easy layup there.
Miller's got to get a timeout here, Brad, as they did. They're just giving them too many easy baskets. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, Community Health Network. Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775. Or check them out on their website at ecommunity.com.
You know, Perry, this is going to be for Coach Buckley. This is going to be a tough game because this Zionsville Eagles team, I don't know what you can say about them other than they are a well-oiled machine, and they're just a really, really good basketball team, and ranked number 4 in the state right now. The fortunate thing for the Eagles is, as you look at their future after regular season play is over, they go up to a sectional in Lafayette.
Right.
But they will also have up there, they'll have the likes of McCutcheon and a couple of other schools up there, but they won't have near the competition in the sectional that the Millers will have here when the sectional opens at Hamilton Southeastern in early February.
You know, you take a look at this team, and even though it's still pretty young, these kids have all played when they were freshmen.
Yes, they did. Emily Kaiser, Mallory Johnson looking for help. She drives, just missed the layup. She just couldn't get it up there quite high enough. Maddie Nolan with the ball out top for the Eagles. Nolan looking for help. Can't get it in there. That's a 2-pointer by Delaney Richardson. That gives her 8 points. A lot of scoring here early in this game. Miller's got to maybe try to slow this thing down a little bit, get some better shots. They've had some opportunities, but just have not been able to connect on them. Brooke Heron caught inside. Heron. Emily Kaiser takes a short jump shot.
She is red hot.
Yeah, she's got 14 points already. And we're not even halfway through the game already. She averages 8.4 per game. McLemore dishes it off. That shot was missed by number 50, Annie Tkorek. However, there was a foul. That one will go on Rachel McLemore. That's her first. 4th team foul of the half, so no serious foul trouble early in the game. Brooke Heron drives. She's going to go and shoot 2.
Yeah, she got kind of hammered in there.
And for the Eagles, that's number 50, Annie Tkorek, who picks up the personal foul. That's going to be the 5th on the team. And Brooke Heron, who has yet to score tonight, goes to the line for 2 shots. Makes the first one, gets on the board. Brooke is a 78% free throw shooter. As I was putting some of these stats together this afternoon, Perry, I couldn't help but notice that these two teams have both got good free throw shooters. Second shot for Heron is up. Rattles a little bit, but it goes down through the net.
Well, in the Westfield game, Brooke Heron single-handedly down the stretch there hit 6 free throws in a row, and actually put the victory on the Miller side.
McLemore manages to chase it down.
Good hustle.
Right in front of the Miller student section. Patterson out top. McLemore over in the corner. Heron tried to poke it away from her, but she managed to keep the ball. She is quick. I'm impressed. Patterson. McLemore. Miller's doing a good job on defense,
good defense
right now.
Here.
Just not allowing the Eagles to penetrate. There goes McLemore in. Puts it up. Does not get the roll. However, the bounce comes right back.
Kaiser with the rebound.
Eisenbarger, but then Kaiser gets it back for the Millers. Whoa. Kaylin Mertens. That was a little bit of an out-of-control shot there, but we'll take it, right?
Yeah, we'll take it any way you can get it. 31-28, Zionsville here.
Eagles bring it up quickly, trying to set some offense here. Heron on McLemore, back in the corner. Almost saw a 3. Here's McLemore. Missed the 3. Rebounded and picked up by is that Sam Solomon?
Yep.
Who got it is. Ooh. Morales was going to shoot, but she didn't. Patterson. Back to McLemore. McLemore drives back into the corner. 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebounded by the Eagles. Under the net. There's number 20, Katie Eisenbarger with the ball.
Scramble
on the floor. Finally picked up by number 13, Gabby Woodworth, and she gets fouled. We'll have to see who this is going to go against here.
It's going to go on Emily Kaiser.
Kaiser picks up her second foul of the game, only the 4th team foul for the Millers, but that could be important later in this game. We've got to keep Emily Kaiser out of foul trouble.
Absolutely.
Woodworth picks up her first point of the game on her first free throw. Delaney Richardson comes back in for the Eagles. Woodworth with one more shot. Nothing but net. She's good on both of them. Emily Kaiser inbounding the ball for the Millers right below us here. Got it to Brooke Heron. Brooke got fouled. Looks like that's going to go on Katie Eisenbarger.
That's her first.
I believe that was on number 20, Eisenbarger.
Yeah, it was.
Sixth foul for the Eagles, so from this point forward, the Millers will be going to the line to at least shoot 1-1. Brooke Heron
Nice
end-to-end
pass.
down to Emily Kaiser. She gets the bucket and the opportunity for the three-point goal.
That's two veterans right there. Brad, bringing that ball down the floor, and Heron waited right at the last minute there to get it to Kaiser for the bucket.
Who was that on? Did you see who that was on?
No, sir, I'm sorry.
Kaiser gets the foul shot.
Oh. Rattles that one
I believe
in.
that was Delaney Richardson who got
Yes.
that. 35-31 in favor of the Eagles. 2:12 here in the first half. Miller's working the ball around, looking to try to get a good shot. Maddie Knight just threw that to the right of Brooke Heron for the turnover.
And Brooke was going left.
Yep. Yeah, zig when you should have zagged. Eagles trying to set up the offense. That's Erin Patterson with the ball. Over to Maddie Nolan. Nolan looking inside. Gets two shots away. There's the third shot. Now, there was a great effort by Katie Eisenbarger, Perry. She had two shots blocked, got two rebounds, and finally put it in on the third one. Sam Solomon for three from the corner. She misses. That's going to go out of bounds.
Ooh.
And the call is going to the Eagles. That's going to bring Mallory Johnson back in for the Millers.
Mallory's got 7 points. She's been out for a couple minutes here, but she had a good start in the first quarter.
1:25 left in the first half. Eagles with a 6-point lead. Well, make that a 9-point lead. Maddie Nolan with another 3-point goal. The Millers take a 30-second timeout. Let's thank another one of our sponsors, Perry.
Well, we're going to thank Church, Hiddle, and Anthem, attorneys at law, from personal injury claims to complex business litigation to divorce cases. Church, Hiddle, and Anthem protects the rights of individuals, businesses, schools, and government bodies all around Indiana, including Noblesville, Fishers, Maryville, and Tipton. You can contact them at their Noblesville office, 317-773-5320.
Well, I can attest to the integrity of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim. They were our family attorneys when my mother was alive and did a fantastic job for her. Good people over there.
Yeah, real good people. Do a lot for the community, everyone.
1:15 left. Brooke Heron brings the ball up. 1:15 in the first half, I should say. Miller's looking to set something up. So far, they haven't been able to do too much. Emily Kaiser takes a shot that just plain and simple misses, Perry. That is odd for her. She's been so hot this first half. Eagles probably willing to settle for the last shot here. Erin Patterson. Rachel McLemore trying to set it up. 40 seconds on the clock. They don't seem to be in a big hurry to take a shot. Just as I say that, McLemore lets a three fly, and we're going to have a jump ball, and that one's going to go to the Millers. Good job of getting in there by number 11, Maddie Knight. She created that jump ball opportunity. So the Millers with 32.5 trying to cut into a 9-point deficit here against the Zionsville Eagles. The 18-1 number 4 ranked Zionsville Eagles. This would be a huge game if the Millers can hang in there and take this game, Perry.
Absolutely.
Oh, got a reach in there. It looks like that's going to probably go on Rachel McLemore. If it does, it's her second. She thought she had a clean pick there.
Don't they always? They always do, don't they, Brad?
Yeah, they do. But the difference is now is the Millers are in the 1-1, so Mallory Johnson is going to get a chance to shoot at least one here. Johnson gets the first one. We'll get the second one then. 8 points for Mallory Johnson so far tonight. Emily Kaiser leading all scorers in both teams with 17. That's the 9th from Mallory Johnson. 15 seconds left to go in the first half. Maddie Nolan takes a last-second desperation shot. And the first half of this is in the books. The score, the Zionsville Eagles 40, Noblesville Millers 33. We'll be back with our halftime entertainment after these messages.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
We all have our own story about community.
I truly felt that each doctor, technician, and nurse had the same goal: provide exceptional care and make it simple.
Because of my chronic illness, I have an entire team on my side.
With Community's MyChart, I keep track of everything.
When community says exceptional care, simply delivered, those aren't just 4 words at the end of a TV spot.
It's for community patients at the end of a TV spot.
I'm telling you to believe every word.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville in Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
Breast care navigation at Community is a lot like sailing. Navigators have to read the wind without seeing the wind.
The breast care navigator will follow the patient and their family through the continuum of care.
My nurse navigator was always there.
Just to be an advocate for that patient.
You need the biggest support system that you can, and to know that you have one other person there who can help you through it is definitely something that is amazing.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
Well, welcome back. We're here at halftime, and I got head basketball coach of the Noblesville Miller boys team, Brian McCulley. Welcome, Coach.
Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about the Millers. We're in a game tonight here, the second game. This is the only time we do this is we play a girl-boy doubleheader here, and we got a good Zionsville team coming in here at 8-2 and 1-0 in the conference, and you're playing at 5-6 and 1-1 in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. But the one thing about it, Coach, I thought you guys have played very well in the holiday tournament. Then came out of there and beat Muncie Central Bearcats. So Zionsville Eagles, what do you think?
Well, I thought we did play really well in our holiday tournament. It was a lot of fun. We beat a very good Chesterton team. Guys played one of our better games of the season. Then we came out and we played a really good game against Crown Point.
And that's a good basketball team.
Very good. To my knowledge, they're still undefeated. Actually, take that back. They lost to Pike then in the championship, but they've beaten Pike as well. So Pike's a very good team. Crown Point's a very good team. We played really well, had a 6-point lead in the fourth quarter and couldn't quite finish at the free throw line. But I thought we did a lot of good things. Then we came back and played 2 quarters well against Fishers and didn't quite get it done. But bounced back against Muncie Central. We hung on. We made our free throws, so we responded well after the not responding well against Crown Point, and hung on. We showed a lot of grit, a lot of toughness against Muncie Central. McGuire Plummer stepped up, made free throws. Nolan Genther was phenomenal, I thought. Max stuck with it, hit a big shot to tie it up, and then Corby was really, really good that night. So that was a solid win for us. Give us some momentum coming into this game against Zionsville. And Zionsville is a very good team, as usual. They're 8-2. They've got very good guard play with Bertram, number 15, and number 11, Thompson. Thompson's a sophomore, Bertram's a junior. So they've got good returning players coming back for next year. And then Ginkgo, number 30, he's a move-in from Carmel. He hurt us last year. Those 3 guards are really solid. They had a good win over Frankfurt, and then got nipped by Brebeuf on the road. So they're looking to kind of right the ship a little bit, but they've had some solid wins.
Yeah, they're a very good team. It was Rico Duncan's really kind of stepped up and played some good basketball and give you some good minutes this season in his senior year. And that's one of those kids that just worked hard, kept working hard, and has worked himself into a starting position.
He sure has.
And of course, we expect it from Flincham, and Corby's done a great job, and McGuire. I mean, he's the Energizer Bunny, and he keeps going and going and going. And Ginther, I think, from last season to this season, has been a huge difference maker.
He sure has. He's our most improved player by far. He did a good job with this last spring of developing in the AAU, growing in his confidence, had a really good summer, had a really good football season, I felt. Grew his confidence there, was our tight end, was one of the better receivers we had, I felt, and he had good connection, good chemistry with McGuire and Ryan Barnes and Nolan, and then Grant Grimmel there on the football field. So I think that's carried over into the basketball season.
And Grimmel and Barnes will give you good minutes, and of course now you have Mills back, and Mills can give you that pump that you need at times during a ball game.
No doubt about it. He sparked us against Muncie Central. Had Nick not come off the bench there early in the fourth when we were down. Nick came in, gave us a spark. He had 2 dives, 2 deflections, and 2 steals in about 3 minutes, and it changed the momentum of the game. Got us right back into it. It was his spark that ignited the flame, and really he did a great job. That, as we said before, that was kind of the spark and the momentum changing that we were used to from last year. He did that several games last year.
Oh, absolutely, and it makes it, that intensity picks up, and his effort. You don't find it in the stats, but when you watch the ball game, and that's the one thing about Ginther. I mean, Ginther's averaging 8.4, but some of the things he does on the floor, I mean, if there's a loose ball out there, Ginther's going to the floor to get it.
Yeah, we've done a good job of making sure the 50-50 balls are a point of emphasis, and Ginther is big on that. Whether it's an offensive rebound for a kick out, whether it's a defensive deflection, a rebound here, some of the stats get in there, but his impact on the game is a lot greater than what the stats may indicate.
And we talk about that 50-50 ball because that's becoming more and more important in all of basketball. I mean, is going after that ball and getting that 50-50 ball.
It is. It saves you possessions. It saves points. It gets you more points. It's an indicator. It's a barometer of how hard you're playing. It's a barometer of where the momentum of the game's at. Who has the momentum? It's kind of like a dunk. It can either make or break you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of our dunk. We don't have a lot of dunkers, but we have some guys who'll go get the 50-50 ball. So really proud of our guys.
Well,
hopefully
Coach,
we can come out and play tonight.
Absolutely. Good luck on the game. Looks like we're getting ready to start this second half, but wish you the best of luck, and I'll be emailing you this week, and we'll hook up sometime this week and talk about the rest of the schedule.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Coach Brian McCulley, the coach of the Noblesville Millers, they'll play the second game here against Zionsville Eagles. Getting ready to start this second half here and get Brad working back in here. And I can tell you right now, Emily Kaiser's had a great first half here. And the Millers are down by 7, so we'll see if they can turn it around here and see what happens in this second half here. Brad, one thing coming up here we don't want to forget is this Sunday's the drawing for the
yes, it is
for the girls basketball tournament.
I can't remember. It's 5 o'clock or 7.
6.
I was wrong.
You were close.
Well,
but great interview with Coach McCulley. Wow. Eisenbarger on the score there for Zionsville.
Got to get back in the flow of things here.
Yeah. Kind of restricted on room up here, so we kind of.
Well, I'm not exactly a small body either.
Yeah. Well, neither one of us. I mean, we're.
What can you say?
We take up quite a bit of room up here.
Yeah, that's all right. We have fun
in an area which they don't give us much space. But we enjoy what we're doing. Appreciate you coming over here tonight. The game
I'm
was
glad to
canceled
do
at
it.
Southeastern, which you are the voice, the PA announcer for Hamilton Southeastern basketball and football. So great to have you here tonight. And I think you and Craig are doing the second game. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have the A team, the second team.
Well,
second game,
yeah, as long as Craig's here, you'll have the A team. First team foul of the half for the Millers. Second one on Maddie Knight. Aaron Peterson, 2 shots. Missed the first, made the second. Gives her 3 points for the game now. Brooke Heron looking for a little bit of help up top side. She spins. Emily Kaiser looking, lays it up, misses. Rebounded by Erin Patterson. Patterson almost lost the ball. Thought Nolan was going to take a long shot there, but she did not.
Mallory Johnson on the foul there. You just can't come over the backside of a player and not think you're going to get a foul called.
2 quick fouls called on the Millers here in just about a minute into the quarter. Nice little bank shot there.
Full timeout, Coach Buckley. Well, let's thank another one of our sponsors, Brad.
Good idea.
Smith's Jewelers has been serving Hamilton County, including Noblesville, Fishers, Westfield, and Carmel, for over 65 years. That's almost as old as me and you know it?
Maybe put together.
Yeah. Many jewelry stores have come and gone, yet Smith's remains. If one were to ask how and why, the answer would be our outstanding jewelry selection and customer service. The knowledgeable staff at Smith's Jewelers is eager to give our customers a memorable, positive experience. Contact them on 317-773-3383 or go downtown to Noblesville. They're on the square on Logan and 9th Street. Been there since 1946. Smith's Jewelry.
1946. Wow. Year before my parents got married.
That's right.
Well, the Millers are down to 2 timeouts, and Coach Donna Buckley is trying to figure out just what the heck can we do to stop this very, very potent Zionsville offense. Well, we can make more shots like that by Emily Kaiser, who picks up her 19th point of the game. Nice interception there by Kaiser. She brings it up. Over in the corner. Shots missed by Maddie Knight. Rebounded. That's Nolan for the Eagles. You can see McLemore is really, you can see it just how much in charge he is of that offense. Yeah. Long three-pointer.
And it shows you the
Maddie
respect
Nolan.
they have for her, too.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a girl that just come in your program this year. Nice pass by Heron. Mallory Johnson misses the shot.
Looks like we're going to have another foul called here.
I want to give a shout out to one of the Millers. I know he's watching here tonight with his little sister Emily playing, John Kaiser. And I'm sure that Jess may be watching tonight. I'm not sure if her team has a game. Purdue Calumet has a game.
Mm-hmm.
But I know John is watching little sis here tonight. He's playing up at Valpo. Got to play 17 minutes last night in the Valpo game.
Good for them. 2 free throws for Mallory Johnson. Cuts the Zionsville lead to 11. This is just not the kind of team you want to get down by 10 or 11 or 12, 14 points.
Well, you can't.
They'll just slow the thing down, wait until they get the good shot.
This is a well-coached team,
Yeah.
and like I said, even though it's a young team, it's an experienced team. There's, you take a look at it, and, I put together the numbers the other day, and, there's 3 kids on this team out here that scored around 300 points as freshmen. That's a lot of points as a freshman.
Yes, it is. Eagles seem to be content right now just to take some time off the clock. The Millers defensively are doing a good job right now, Perry, but the difference is there really is no sense of urgency on the part of the Eagles with an 11-point lead.
Absolutely.
If they can take a couple minutes off every time they get a possession of the ball here, it's number one going to shorten the ball game. Number two, it's going to take opportunities away from the Millers. They've had it here almost a minute and a half without taking a shot. And there's the first shot. That was a 3 that was missed. And Mallory Johnson brings it up. Out to Maddie Knight. Knight shoots. She misses. But she got fouled. And she's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Rachel McLemore picks up her second team foul of the half.
Maddie Knight hits the first one.
Her first free throw of the night for Maddie Knight.
Well, we're
going to have a timeout.
Let's thank a few of our sponsors here. How about Logan Street Signs and Banners, specializing in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, LoganStreetSigns.com. Brad, it's their 25th anniversary this year.
Mm-hmm.
And stay tuned because I think they're going to have here next month a few specials.
Wow. Well, you know what is the 25th is a silver anniversary.
That's right. With a silver fox.
Yes. With
Jim
Wofford.
Wofford.
That's right. The silver fox is most definitely Mr. Wofford.
And now Will's taking over the reins down there at the
He's not quite silver yet. Give him a year or two.
Yeah.
Maddie Knight with one more shot for the Millers. Does not get the roll. Knight with 4 points on the evening. Bank shot. That was a rather quick shot by the Eagles. 10-point lead for the Eagles. Mallory Johnson. Brooke Heron with a 3. That's in and out. And that's going to go on Emily Kaiser. That's going to be an over the back on Emily Kaiser. And that will be 3 fouls on her. Third on the team. Eagles have only committed 2 so far this half. Aaron Peterson brings it up. Maddie Nolan just inside the center jump circle. Way outside again. Driven by McLemore, and she makes another 2.
She's a real deal, Brad.
She and Maddie Nolan both with 12 points for the Eagles now. Emily Kaiser lays it up, in and out, does not get the roll. And a fight for the ball under the net, and it looks like, well, the Eagles finally came up with it.
Morales was in there fighting for the ball, though. Nice steal there.
There's a pick by Morales.
To Maddie Knight.
Good
play.
That's good play.
Good hustle by the Millers there.
Maddie Knight picks up her 6th point of the game. 10-point lead for the Eagles. Aaron Patterson looking to set up the Eagle offense. Patterson looking for help, gets it out to Maddie Nolan.
Timeout this time by Zionsville. Coach may be wanting to talk a little bit about shooting so quickly.
Yeah, that is going to be a 30-second timeout there by the Eagles. So let's see if we can get another word for one of our fine sponsors in.
Sounds good. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards, and in-house embroidery. Noblesville Trophies provides you with same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, noblesvilletrophies.com. Tell you a little story the other night, Brad. We won't mention the names to protect the innocent, but the other night you got a call around 4 o'clock saying, oh my gosh, we forgot to make a nameplate for one of our new members, board members. And Jim says, well, what time's the meeting? They said 7. So Sherry whipped it up, and they got the placard done, and everything was good.
Good customer service.
Absolutely. At Noblesville Trophy.
Makes a lot of difference. Mallory Johnson. Caitlin Mertens in there now. Back to Johnson up top side. She's driving, tries to lay it in.
Oh.
Does not get the roll. But she is going to get 2 shots.
I didn't get you, Will, did I?
Maddie Nolan picks up her third team foul of the half.
Where's your cough box tonight, Brad?
I didn't know I was going to be here
That's
tonight.
right.
It is at home. I thought I was going to be at Hamilton Southeastern until about 2:11 this afternoon. I got an email and a phone call at the same time saying everything's canceled tonight. So being a nice guy I called up Jim and said, Jim, there's not a game at HSE tonight. And he says, good. You can come to Noblesville. Perry, I'd love to see you.
That's right. That's right. I appreciate you.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
Miller's having a tough time rebounding tonight. They're, I would say Zionsville's getting too many second shots.
Well, Zionsville's got some height and size on them.
That's a good ball club there.
3 on the way from Nolan. She misses.
Merton got the
That
rebound.
one gets rebounded. Mertens tried to get rid of the ball, but in the process of trying to do that, she traveled. I was going to say, I think, if I'm Andy McGuire right now, what I'm telling my team during that last timeout, Perry, is slow this game down. Slow this game down. You've got they've got a 12-point lead right now. They don't need a whole lot more scoring, and keep the hands out of the Millers. Keep the ball out of their hands. Kaiser drives all the way end to end, gets the roll, and gets her 21st point of the night.
Because
what a game for Emily Kaiser.
Miss Kaiser can hurt you on that stuff.
There was
She's
quick
a game
shot.
changer.
Very, very quick shot there by the Eagles, but the Eagles are also going to pick up a foul here. And it looks like that's going to go on number 12, Erin Patterson. I've got the Eagles with 4 team fouls now in the half. 1:18 remaining in the third quarter. 10-point lead for the Eagles over the Millers. Madison Wertrow getting some playing time tonight. Caitlin Mertens. Back to Maddie Knight. Knight takes it out at top, sets the offense once again. Brooke Heron looking for help. Tried to get it inside to Madison Wertrow and just got knocked away. And, of course, where does it end up? But it ends up in the claws of the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles' claw.
Or should we call it a talon? Eagles trying to get something going on that end. Finally, there's a foul called on the Millers, and that's going to go on Maddie Knight. Maddie she got just a little over anxious on the defense there. So that's 4 now on the Millers, and we're down to 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. A 10-point lead for the Eagles. They've been out in front for most of this game, for the most part, for about 8 to 10 points, but the Millers have not given up, Perry. I mean, they're
clawing away.
They're giving them a game. Maddie Nolan inside. And that one was Annie Takarik. Gets her first points of the game. Miller's got some work to do here.
Nice shot.
Nice jump shot there by Madison Wertrow right at the buzzer. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's the Zionsville Eagles 55, Noblesville Millers 45 here on Hometown Sports. We'll be back after this.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
I'm Brad Silbert, along with Perry Williams here at the Mill. 1 more quarter of basketball to go here. The Eagles ahead of the Millers, 45-55. Say, friends, no job is too small or too big for Indiana Restoration Services. Whether you're a homeowner, a large business experiencing water, fire, or storm, or just a homeowner that needs a good carpet cleaning, Indiana Restoration has you covered. Contact them at 317-776-9942 or visit them on the web, indianarestoration.com. Got to give one of the stars of the game tonight, definitely, to Emily Kaiser. 21 points through the first 3 quarters for Kaiser. Brooke Heron brings it up. Mallory Johnson looking for help out topside. Over to Wertrow. That one is grabbed finally by a Miller and an Eagle. And the possession arrow is going toward the Zionsville Eagles, so they will get the out-of-bounds call. Rachel McLemore over to Maddie Nolan. McLemore back into the corner. McLemore drives, she misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up for the second chance, gets the third chance. This time it goes out of bounds, and the ball is going to go to the Noblesville Millers.
Well, the Millers need a basket right here, Brad, to get this cut in single digits.
Well, there's 7 minutes left in this game.
There's plenty of time here.
Yeah, there's plenty of time here, Perry, but the Millers just got to get something going here, and it's been very difficult to get anything going so far tonight, but Maddie Nolan is going to pick up her second foul of the half, number 5 on the team now. Ball will go out of bounds to the Millers. Kaiser drives. Wow, she went down hard. She appears to be okay, though. I think that's going to go on number 10, Sarah Howell, is what it looks like to me. No, it's on Delaney Richardson. Second shot for Kaiser is up. She missed both of those. Perry, I think Emily's getting a little bit tired.
Well, she's played the entire game.
Yeah, she's worked hard. She's earned every one of those 21 points she's got. No doubt about it. McLemore from just outside the three-point line misses. Rebounded by the Eagles. Lost by the Eagles. Recovered by the Eagles. Back out to McLemore. Eagles reset the offense. McLemore drives, lays it in there, gets the deuce.
She's got a lot of moves, Brad.
14 points for Rachel McLemore tonight. Brooke Heron bringing the ball up for the Millers. Mallory Johnson had it, back to Heron. Heron drives back out to Sam Solomon. Looked like, yes it was, 2 points for Sam. That's her third point of the night. Nice move there by McLemore to give up the ball. The Eagles draw the foul. And that's Madison Wheatro picks up the foul, her fifth. But that's going to put Sarah Howell at the line for 2 shots for the Zionsville Eagles. She gets the first one. First points of the night for Sarah Howell. She is a 73% free throw shooter. Second one is up. It is no good. Rebounded first by the Millers, then the Eagles, then the Millers come back with it. Mallory Johnson with a long three, which goes out of bounds. Going to bring in another substitution for the Eagles. That's going to bring Erin Patterson back in. Sarah Howard gets some bench time.
Let's go beyond Brooke.
Quickly, there's a foul called there.
5:34 left here in the ball game. 58-47.
Both teams with 6 fouls now, so next time they'll go into the bonus to shoot. McLemore adds to her point total for the night with another 2 to give her 16. Millers come down quickly. Kaiser has a shot but misses. Nice block there. I thought from here it looked like Brooke Heron got all ball, but Heron picks up her third, 7th team foul of the half. Erin Patterson gets the roll for the first one. Got Patterson with 4 points now. Nobody on either team in serious foul trouble. Patterson gets the roll for the second one.
Oh.
Miller's shoot, miss.
Sam Salmon's going to go to the line, I believe.
Salmon is at the line. Gabby Woodworth with her first foul. 7th team foul. Salmon makes it look easy, Perry.
She certainly does. She's a good free throw shooter.
Number 2 is in. Up and in just like Reggie Miller used to do for the Pacers. There's a steal.
Oh,
Emily Kaiser had a little layup there, but missed it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going over to the Eagles. 13-point lead, 5 minutes remaining in this one. Millers really need to go on a big run here.
And unfortunately, I think Kaiser's a little tired.
Oh, boy. That went
was wild,
off the feet of Aaron Patterson and
what
ended up out of bounds.
Right?
Brooke Heron controlling the ball for the Millers. Maddie Knight looks for help. Back to Heron. She launches a three. Nothing but net for Brooke Heron.
Big shot right there. The Zionsville having trouble getting the ball in. Out of bounds. Zionsville.
That was Brooke Heron's first field goal of the night with 4:21 remaining in the game.
It was a three.
Yeah. An unusually low-scoring game for her.
Yeah.
Senior Rachel McLemore got her with 16 points. That's going to put her at the line for 2. Mallory Johnson with her second, 8th team foul of the half. McLemore just walked, the confidence she's out there with Perry is just amazing. Just eyes it and skies it and, missed.
Millers can't hang on. There it goes.
Finally rebounded by Maddie Knight. All the way end to end by Knight. She's going to shoot a pair.
Well, the Millers still got a lot of fight in them right now.
They're trying. Maddie Knight gets the first free throw. Gets the second one. Made it look easy, just like they say in the book. Miller's forced the turnover. Brooke Heron puts it up, and she has got 2 more points.
63-56. Zionsville.
From about 12 points down to about 7.
That's what happened when it doesn't work, right?
Yeah. That was just way, way too easy.
Yeah.
Rachel McLemore could have been sitting down there in a reclining chair waiting for it. Another timeout by the Millers.
Let's thank our sponsors, all of them. How about that?
That's a good idea.
Ivy Tech, Community Health, Church Hiddle and Anthem, Smith's Jewelers, Logan Street Signs and Banners, Noblesville Trophies, and Indiana Restoration. Want to thank them, man. Brad, we couldn't have all this fun if it wasn't for them.
We certainly couldn't, Perry. What else would we be doing on a Friday night?
Yeah, with an ice storm coming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We're too old to get out there and slide in it.
I don't want to slide in it.
No. You know, I like snow and that kind of stuff, but I don't care for ice at all.
I like snow when I'm somewhere where there is none.
Yeah.
And somebody else is getting it. Let's reset where we're at here. 3 minutes, 39 seconds left in regulation here in the fourth quarter. Both teams are in the bonus, shooting 1-1. The possession arrow is in favor of the Millers. The Eagles with a 9-point lead. As I said just a moment ago, the Millers have 3:39 to tie it or take the lead here. Let's see what they can do. Brooke Heron brings it up. She drives, lays it up, missed. Rebounded by, I think that was Patterson, out on the corner to Maddie Nolan. And Nolan gets a three-pointer. She's got 18 points. Right, one behind McLemore for the scoring lead. Sam Salmon with three.
Off the mark.
She misses. Rebound by Erin Patterson. Patterson slowly bringing it up. I got to believe that Andy McGuire is just sitting there and saying,
let's just slow.
Let's take this slow and easy. Let's kind of take this like we're taking a little raft trip down the river.
That's right.
Not in the rapids.
Let's float down the White River, right?
Yeah.
That old
looks like Brooke
Heron's
Heron's going to pick up another foul. That's going to be her fourth, the ninth. That puts Rachel McLemore at the line for 1-1. McLemore goes up there with just such confidence, Perry.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's neat to follow a player like her through her career and watch them develop. That's one of the reasons I keep coming back to do these games, because I just enjoy watching these kids develop through their 4 years of high school.
Well, she's definitely going to hit the 2,000
easily.
Mark any injuries between now and the end of the season.
Sam Salmon up high looking for help from the Millers. So far hasn't found anybody open.
Picked up her
dribble. Yeah, there's Emily Kaiser.
Nice
Kaiser's
move.
going to drive, misses. Rebounded by Eisenbarger. All the way down, layup misses, but that one's rebounded by Maddie Knight. And that was going to be a foul on Rachel McLemore. And that is going to be her fourth. McLemore with her fourth team foul, or her fourth personal. On the other side of the bench, Brooke Heron is playing with 4. That's going to put Maddie Knight at the line for 1-1. Misses the first one. Once again, the Eagles with the opportunity with just a little over 2 minutes here left in the game just to slow things down, keep it out high, just avoid a 5-second call, keep the ball moving. McLemore starts to drive toward the basket, brings it back out into the corner. Back up on the top to Maddie Nolan. Nolan is guarded by Olivia Morales. Nolan is going to pick up the foul.
The old hand check.
Yep, got the hand check foul.
They just don't give it to you anymore, do they, Brad?
No, they don't. That's number 10 on the Millers. So from this point forward to the end of the game, the Eagles are going to be shooting 2 foul shots.
2.
Nolan misses the first one. 1:43 remaining here in the first of 2 varsity games tonight. An exciting night of basketball here on hometown television.
Oh, man, goes out of bounds on the Millers.
Wow, what a mistake.
Yeah.
Caitlin Mertens is going to come into the game.
Of course, Brooks got 4 fouls. He's got to be.
That's probably going to be an offensive-defensive switch now whenever they can make it to keep her from picking up that 5th foul. Patterson dribbles into the corner. Sarah Howard Back to Patterson. That one is probably going to go on, I think, Maddie Knight.
That's her third foul.
Two shots for Aaron Patterson.
Well, stick around here tonight. We got, if you want to see some more basketball, we're going to have the boys action. Zionsville and Noblesville right after this.
Well, we're going to do a little Mike switcheroo.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to bring in the A team and
set
this old B team guy down.
Yeah, we're gonna take the take the guy that's on the PA and put him up here.
Yeah.
See how much voice he's got left. Patterson got one of the two. $16-point lead for the Eagles. Just about a minute left in this one. That one is going to be out of bounds, but the Millers are going to take control of that. Maddie Knight inbounds. Ooh, Emily Kaiser almost lost it out of bounds. She drives, but she's fouled. That's going to go on Katie Eisenbarger. Going to be her second, 9th team foul, but that should be a two-shot foul since Kaiser was in the act of shooting. Missed the first one.
Merchant coming back in for Heron.
This will be the 8th free throw of the night for Kaiser, and she's only made 3 of the free throws that she's shot. Very, very odd for her, a 73% free throw shooter. McLemore brings it down, under a minute left in this one.
Looks like Merton's on the foul there. 32. No, called it on
Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Yeah. Her fourth.
I thought Merton's.
That's what I thought when I saw it, and that's going to put Sarah Howell at the line. She gets the first of her 2 shots. 48.4 left. All that's left to be determined here, Perry, is what the final score is going to be. I think it's safe to say that the Eagles are going to get the W tonight in this game. Maddie Knight comes down from the corner. What do we got here?
Foul on 10, away from the. I didn't see. It was out here.
I didn't see that happen.
Yeah, and Morales is going to the line.
Yeah, and that'll be 2 shots. Olivia Morales with her first free throw attempts of the game. 73-56, 38.4 on the clock.
Morales' first points of the game, but, she does so many things well out there on the floor. It doesn't show up in the scorebook, what I mean? She's a hustler and
good
steals the ball.
Player. Second one is up. It is good also. So Olivia Morales picks up 2 points. Little trap there in the corner, broken and intercepted by Maddie Knight. Knight's coming down. She lays it up. Gets the roll. Maddie Knight picks up points number 9 and 10 for the game. And that's going to give us time for another timeout here, Perry. Let's thank another one of our great sponsors.
Let's thank Logan Street Signs and Banners.
Sounds like a good idea.
Specialize in last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville, Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200, LoganStreetSigns.com. Remember, this is our 25th year.
And 23 of those have not been on Logan Street.
Yeah, that's right. They're not on Logan Street anymore.
I've driven up and down Logan Street when I first came here looking for Logan Street signs and couldn't find it.
They didn't change the name to keep people from being confused.
They just kept the name to confuse people.
That's right.
Did that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. 20 seconds left in this one. Eagles should just be content to dribble this out. There's a reach-in foul, and that one's going to go on Maddie Knight. That will be her fourth.
Brooks coming back in. Brooke Heron.
And I think is that Sarah Howell going to line? Number 10.
18. Isn't it?
I think it's 10. I cannot read that uniform from here.
And plus she has her, that ponytail.
Got them both.
Or is it 13? 13.
Oh, it was, okay. Well, I gave those to Howell instead of Woodworth.
Maddie Knight on the bucket.
Knight picks up 12th point of the game. And that's the end of the game. Final score in the first game of a boys-girls doubleheader here at the Mill. Zionsville Eagles 75, Noblesville Millers 62.
Well, we'll be back here and for the second ball game. So don't forget, it's probably start here
25 minutes or
25 minutes or so. So make sure you tune back in for boys varsity action, Zionsville versus Noblesville.
We got a couple other games coming up next week also. On a week from tomorrow, this same Zionville Lady Eagles will be over at Hamilton Southeastern.
That's right.
And that actually,
that could be a battle now.
That's going to be the battle for the conference lead because both of those teams are undefeated right now, Perry, and whoever wins that game is going to have the upper hand in the Hoosier Crossroad Conference. Final thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, I mean, at Noblesville, Kaiser ran out of gas. I mean, she played the entire game. She ran out of gas. Millers have to rebound much, much better.
Kaiser had 21 points in the in the effort, but I just don't think you can take anything away from from the Millers or the Eagles in this case. The Eagles, they're just a good basketball team.
Absolutely,
They're
got
good
some
with the
great
fundamentals.
players.
They're just a good ball team.
All
So
right.
we're going to take a break here. We'll be back with the second game in about 20 to 25 minutes.